Ghost Town in the Sky doesn't sound like it would be anything close to a fun family day out, but in fact, it once was.
Or take the chairlift to fabulous Ghost Town in the Mile High Fun Park. Ride all the rides as often as you like. One admission price includes all rides and entertainment. Every minute is action-packed as you experience the excitement of the Old West. Ghost Town offers a day of fun and thrills for the entire family.
This former amusement park is situated at a mountaintop, overviewing the Great Smoky Mountains, and was widely popular in the 70s and 80s. The park opened in May 1961 as an immediate huge success, quickly becoming a major economic driver for the town of Maggie Valley in North Carolina. At its peak, more than 500,000 people visited each season. The most popular section of the park was the Old West Town, with saloons with can-can dancers, a jail, and businesses along the main street that was the site of hourly gunfights. Ghost Town in the Sky began to soar at the turn of the century. In 2002, a chairlift ride that took guests to the park from the bottom of the mountain broke down in the summer heat. This resulted in passengers being stranded for hours. A few days later, the park was closed and put up for sale. The park briefly reopened in 2007 after millions were spent on renovations, but the park closed once again after the 2009 season. In short, the park has a long, complicated history of failed resurrections. Ghost Town has experienced bad luck and lived up to its name. It became a real ghost town, leaving its once prominent rides, now desolate and decaying. In today's episode, you will see how we climb our way up the treacherous mountain and take a peek inside the extra ghostly abandoned park that it is today. So guys, welcome back on a brand new adventure. We just actually arrived at the parking lot of a Walmart over here, and it's already midnight right now. Now we're gonna try to do an attempt to sleep in the car for only maybe 2 hours, and then a mission awaits us. This is a place where I've been willing to go to for I think almost 4 years. A place that's been high on my bucket list ever since I saw the first pictures, videos popping up. You've seen mansions so far, like multi-million dollar mansions, houses. We even explored a huge resort at Miami Beach. But this time we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do an abandoned theme park probably you've seen or heard about it before. It's called Ghost Town in the Sky. Very well-known theme park. It actually closed its doors. I don't know exactly why yet. As you're watching this video, you probably already captured something in the introduction. Now, we got Leslie over here standing at the car, and we got somebody else.
What's up, guys? Jeremy from Abandoned Nashville.
Absolutely. It's so cool that you're joining us on this adventure and this journey.
Absolutely, man. I'm
I
excited.
mean, I think without you, we would not even have dared to do this, because lately it has become pretty dodgy, right?
It is. It's quite a mission to do it. It's pretty risky, but
It used to be easier.
yeah, back in the day, but now I think because of social media, it really blew up, and now they're really watching it closely.
So I dealt with security guards before, but this park also has like security police patrolling it.
Yeah, that's correct. Security police. Also, I've heard rumors of dogs, but I'm not really sure if that's true.
I hope that's not true.
I know, same.
So when was the last time you went here?
This year in January.
Okay, so it's actually a long time ago. Almost
Yeah,
a
it
year.
is a while ago.
It's almost the end of the year right now, so it's almost a
lot of
year
things can
ago.
change in a year.
A lot of things can change in a year. So I
Curious, man.
really don't know what to expect when we get there, to be honest. So, and I don't know too many people who have done it recently. So we're really the only people that I know of that have been
Okay, it's
here.
gonna be different. Maybe they are watching it now.
That's
less
something
closely because
exciting
it has
to
been a long
think
time
of.
since somebody tried to explore it.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Maybe they're watching it less at this moment because it's a long time that somebody has attempted to explore
Well,
it.
maybe in the urbex scene, but there might be a
Well-
lot of young people and Yav trying to
Well-
go there, you know, teenagers.
Carter told me that in the month of November alone, 30 people were arrested there.
And it's not a joke getting arrested in this country,
It is
right?
not a
I mean,
joke.
we're not used to the laws
This November.
very
Yeah.
close yet.
Last month.
I'm in shock, everybody. I'm in shock right now.
That's why we're going in the dark. That's why we're going up that mountain in the dark. I think a lot of people make a lot of mistakes when they go to a place like that. They'll go in big groups, or they'll just like stroll out in the open, or they'll, if it's snow on the ground, a lot of these mountains are ice capped.
Yeah.
So if there's snow on the ground, they're walking on the snow and their
then you can see
footprints
the
are
footprints,
everywhere,
Yeah.
rather than walking along the edge of the wood line.
At least right now there is no snow. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that is a good
But
thing.
As you've heard, we have to hike up a pretty steep mountain, right?
It's an incredibly steep mountain.
And
We're gonna get footage of that. And
Yeah.
we're gonna be exhausted. By the time you get to the theme park, you're already so exhausted.
now the
So-
thing is, there is a police officer who stops every morning with his rounds on the bottom of the mountain.
The bottom of the mountain where people park to hike up, a cop will park his SUV and he'll have binoculars. He'll check to make sure no one's walking up the trail to the mountain or to the theme park. So,
And that's the reason why we are gonna do this so early in the morning without almost any sleep.
yeah, that's why we're doing it in the dark.
All
So
right,
we want
boys, let this be the start of an incredible adventure.
it's scary.
All right, man. There we're sitting in the car in our sleeping bags.
Walmart parking.
All right, we see you in a couple of hours. We're gonna try to do and catch some sleep, but we probably only got 1.5 hour left, and then we go. So
Do we still got those big sleeping masks?
they're gonna be useless, bro. It's still gonna be dark. It's gonna be in 1.5 hour, and it's probably over 2 o'clock already right now.
Good night, man.
Oh, good night. Wish you some luck. See you tomorrow. Well, good morning, everybody. It's 4:30. I feel terribly exhausted. Definitely not awake yet, but we're going for it. Plus, it's super cold right now. It's winter time, guys. So it's so difficult to actually get outside of the sleeping bag, even while I'm inside the car. I do not want to know how cold it is outside. Oh my freaking gosh. It's freezing.
The music park has been sold to a new owner. Before that, it was possible to go to this place through an abandoned road, but now they're constantly gone.
It's really cold.
Go to this one. Reno also just woke up. Good morning, bro. We only slept for 1 hour on the parking lot of
It is
Walmart.
so cold right now.
You can see the roof of the car.
Oh my freaking gosh.
Ice film here, ice crystal.
I have to get adapted to this extreme coldness right now.
We came from a place, we came from Florida, we came from the Caribbean, and now it's getting colder and colder.
Maybe.
While we go for
Hey, we got to go hard birds.
Anything helps at this point.
Absolutely, thank you, brother.
Guys, get ready, pack your bags.
So already really happy to get to know Jeremy. He gave me this nice beanie over here, so I will probably be a little bit warmer after that. Alright, let's get in the car, nice and warm. That's better, man.
If you want to use this, you're totally cool to use. It's one of these face masks.
Oh, that's cool.
So you're welcome to it.
Man, thank you so much
nice and
for
clean.
taking care of me like a dad, I mean.
Absolutely, dude.
Alright, so we just arrived at the place where we will leave our car. Now, the mistake many explorers make is that they actually park at the main entrance where we just passed. We are gonna leave our car right over here at a safe distance. And then we're just gonna cover the rest by foot, just to be safe and be secure. Oh, I'm really excited for this one. I actually cannot believe that it's finally time right now, after 4 years, that I'm going to see and explore this park, see everything with my own eyes. And through this third eye over here, you're also gonna see everything together with me today. It's gonna be a real journey, guys. I'm excited, I'm ready for it. Let's do it. So, I got my one mission bag over here. As you know, that's the bag we take for the real missions. Oh man. When I saw that main entrance with the ghost down in the sky sign, I got instantly excited, like, we're gonna do it, we're actually here.
Oh yeah, we're about to do it.
I was really expecting that this place would be like ready in the middle of nowhere, but it's actually just next to a road with
Yeah,
a lot
it's
of
actually-
traffic and a lot of stores and hotels.
Very congested out here.
Let's do it. All right.
Guys, let's go.
So we're going for it, guys. We cannot really talk right now because we want to keep low profile for this. Just remain inconspicuous. Mission started. So we're kind of waiting here right now for a little while. See what's going on. So that used to be one of the main buildings right there to go up the chairlift. That's where we're gonna hike up right now. It's full of thorn bushes, guys. Such a big mess. So there is a car. Yeah, there is a car right now in the parking lot where I don't need us.
Looks like they're scanning the parking lot.
Absolutely. Try to keep it low, okay? They might can see you because of the light. car stopped there.
We should get. We should get away from this.
Go up.
Yeah.
I already thought that it was a pretty tough mission going up so far. Apparently we're still at the base of the mountain. We only covered like 5% or something. This is gonna be a big challenge. Not only remaining unseen by security, but in first instance, making our way all the way to the top, to the ghost town in the literal sky. So there is a car driving around in the parking lot over there. So it's getting steeper and steeper.
Yeah.
But it is beautiful out there.
It's so beautiful. You can see the stars really clearly. The moon's,
Yeah.
It's a full moon. It's really bright.
We're gonna capture a lot more of this beautiful landscape once the sun comes up in 40 minutes or something. Let's say we are at 10% now.
Oh yeah. I think
Just keep the positive spirit.
I think we're maybe at 15%.
It's getting steeper and steeper.
Yeah. It gets steeper as it goes up. It gets rockier too and muddier.
Slippier.
This guy already did this track like 2 times.
We're gonna have some funny bloopers for sure.
I think we're gonna have a lot of bloopers in this one. We're gonna be falling when we get to the top, especially on our way back down.
So Jeremy actually just mentioned a good point. This might not only be one of the most challenging explorations, but also definitely one of the top most physical challenges for me I've done in a long time. I cannot believe it, they actually built this park all the way on top of the mountaintop. You cannot even see it from the ground, from the street side. And we still have quite a lot to go, so yeah, see you once the sun comes up. So we got this cable up here as a part from the cable cars going all the way up. Guys,
The town below that we just walked from.
the view from here is beautiful, seeing all the lights.
Yeah, the view is spectacular.
This is gonna be one of the last moments we get to witness the town by night. It's going to get light pretty soon, I think. You can already see something on the camera that it's starting to go light behind those mountains and the sun is slowly coming above the horizon.
Horizon's starting to glow.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right.
There's a
And there we are. It's still so dark, guys.
Man, this is amazing.
We
There's nothing in
actually
the world I'd rather be doing right now.
we actually just had some liquor. It was pretty good. It was very soft, but it was very fresh.
Yeah.
You will see a clip of that right now.
In celebration for making it almost halfway.
To numb the pain.
32.5%.
To numb the pain.
That's actually pretty nice.
Oh, that's good.
It's refreshing. Yeah. What's the word for cheers in your country?
Proost.
Proost. I said it like an American, huh?
You said it like an American, yeah.
Yeah.
Dutch is a very difficult language to learn, so I don't blame you. We speak English.
Yeah.
This is pretty darn good. All right, let's keep moving, guys.
Bottoms up.
So the difficult thing right now is that the entire slope is getting a little bit irregular. There are like rocks over here. It's also getting more slippery, a little bit of soil and stuff. So we got to be careful that we do not slip out. Well, yeah, part of the game. So I feel like we start to see the end of the hilltop right behind us, and according to Jeremy, we're at 75%.
Yeah, I think we're at 75%.
I-
It looks like we're getting to the top, but it just keeps on going further.
I gotta say, it went quicker than expected so far. The last bits are a little bit more strenuous, because everything is irregular and you can easily slip out. But we're getting there. Let's keep moving, guys, to capture sunrise in the ghost town, in the sky. We can capture the full moon from here. gonna be light very soon. So guys, we almost made it to the top. We can already capture the first shadows of the roller coaster in the wasting moonlight on the background. We actually made it, and I expected it to be way worse, like a real physical challenge, but once my muscle and my body was a little bit warmed up, I think I was actually pretty good to go, and the last part went quite smoothly. We only took one big break and one small break, but hey, we're there. Gonna try to keep the volume down. So what do you think?
I think we're almost there, and I'm excited about it.
That's a good
Just keeping an eye
answer.
on that parking lot down below,
Yeah,
making sure.
I'm gonna put my light out.
Yeah.
So we hiked up the entire trail of the ski lift right here. One day, all the visitors from this park are actually transported in cable cars all the way up to the park. That was the only entrance back then. Unreal. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that we're just walking right underneath the roller coaster right now. This is unbelievable. There is a freaking giant looping in front of us. So we still gotta wait for a little bit for the beautiful sun to come up, but I cannot believe we're actually standing right underneath this well-known roller coaster right now, with the giant looping over there in front of us. Guys, we actually timed it out perfectly. This was worth to sleep for only 1 hour. This was absolutely worth it.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Guys, this looks so surreal. Such a surreal sight. I give it 15 more minutes and it's gonna get light, guys. I'm so excited for this adventure. I cannot say it enough times. So far everything seems quiet, but we gotta stick a little bit with Jeremy because he knows the way here, and we gotta find a place where we can hide just in case of emergency, like a little safe house. I think we're gonna get a drink there, just chill out, rest for a little bit. But first we're gonna watch the magnificent sunrise over here from the hilltop of this mountain, the ghost town in the sky. Wow. So guys, right now we get to witness sunrise from this Western themed amusement park here. It's really ghost town in the sky. We're sky high right now. We can see the sun slowly coming above the horizon. It's an absolutely unreal sight. Look at the huge roller coaster over there. Over there on the ground, you can also see all the cable cars just dismantled, laying on the ground there. It's unreal to see this entire silhouette of the mountain, and slowly it's going to get really light. We cannot stay here for too long as we have a lot of exposure. We're just making the shots we want to make, and then it's time for the real deal and we're gonna explore the park. We're gonna discuss a plan right now of what we're gonna do, determine where our safe house is going to be, a spot where we can hide or go to just in case security comes. Because you do not want to get caught in this park. But wow, the fact that we get to witness this is already definitely worth it, risking it. It looks like over there in the distance there are some houses in the mountains, right over there. Are those real houses or lodges over there? Do people live there?
Oh yeah, all throughout this, there's roads that go all throughout these mountains.
How do they even get up there? There are roads?
Yeah, there's roads.
Wow. So you can clearly tell that time has definitely taken its toll right now in the theme park. Over there we even still got the carts. Wow. The cars have been resting here for such a long time. The seats over here are just entirely covered with moss. Nature is really reclaiming this park. It's taking back what was once hers. It's getting really red light right now, so soon it's gonna be time to explore this entire park. And I cannot wait to take you around. Whereas the logo of most of the cars is actually faded out. Over here we can still see the logo of the park goes down the sky. So before we really get to explore the park, I feel like I want to give you a brief history on the place, so it gives a little bit more context to this exploration. So basically, this park was opened over 40 years ago. In the 1960s, the park opened. Now in 2002, there was actually a big accident happening. It was a very hot summer. And as the cable cars are the only way for the visitors to transport them all the way up to the mountains, is the only way to get there for them basically. Now because of the heat, some of the cable cars actually got kind of stuck. So the passengers were stuck inside this cable car for many hours. It was a big disaster. I believe the people even overheated inside the cable cars. And eventually there was just a lack of mismanagement, a lack of maintenance. The park had reducing visitor numbers the last years when it was still open, to eventually close a couple weeks later after the accident happened in 2002. Now there happened something interesting, because after 4 years the park was put up for sale and people were not expecting that anybody would buy it. Yet in 2007 there were actually people investing in the park. They bought the premises, but there was kind of a scandal. There was a lot of money that was actually not put in the park, or there was a very strange things going on. I don't know how it exactly is because it's pretty complicated, but basically they try to reopen the park almost every year. Even this year, like now in 2021 when we were filming this, there were going rumors that they wanted to reopen the park once again. But as the day of today, as you can clearly tell, it's really a ghost down the sky. And there is not one visitor to be found here. The park sits here, just resting on top of this hill, entirely dormant, and it's a surreal sight. Imagining that one day visitors, families would come here with their children. This was one of the main tourist attractions for this entire area. Imagine all the businesses like hotels, restaurants. They were all mainly depending on all the tourists that would be coming here, especially during summers. The business was booming for them with this park. Now eventually when it closed, many of those businesses obviously also got bankrupt. So did the park as well. It actually reopened, I believe, in 2007, and yeah, eventually it went bankrupt because of lack of money in 2009. And yeah, it's been abandoned now for 11 years, almost 12 years. That's a long time. As you can tell, time has taken its toll on this park. We're gonna explore it, so without further ado, let's go. Wow, bro, there the sun is. It's just peeking right over the mountain.
I can't believe this, everybody. I can't believe this.
Wow. Man, the sun's falling on your head. You will need it, because you told me you were cold.
Just peeked right over the mountain.
That's amazing.
This is absolutely amazing.
Amazing is even an understatement.
I know, it's such an understatement.
Like you said, the camera is not doing the justice.
No, the camera's not. I cannot describe to you how amazing this is. Man.
Just a moment of silence, because, wow.
There it is. Yeah, I'm absolutely speechless.
You can just hear the leaves in the wind, and that's everything. The birds were chirping in the morning. Right now, bro.
I love the little cloud that's in between the mountains there. See it?
Oh yeah, right over there. You can tell that the park was built in the 1960s, but in general, it was pretty poorly maintained. I mean, the way everything looks like is still pretty old school. It's about to get it. It's sad to see that some parts have been tagged up. Man, look at this vehicle here. Looks like a tractor or something. Oh, look at that. One of the cars is resting there. Is entirely covered with all these roots and branches. Let's see what's in here. I think that this used to be the workshop of the roller coaster. I think so. This looks like a very old-fashioned workshop. A very old magazine. See, all those parts are like oil seals for the coaster to maintain them. Where you have all these different departments where they stored all the different parts like tools and appliances for the workshop. Got all those nails over here. A lot of different parts that were used in the maintenance of the coaster. And most of them, of those parts, are just still filled with all those things. Did you guys just found a manual from the coaster?
Yeah.
Holy.
General description, equipment and components, all the safety procedures, unloading deck. It's pretty cool to see.
You can tell, I mean, if you look at this picture, not much has changed.
Definitely not. So if you were a new employee, there you go, man.
Yeah. You're all set.
You're all set?
You don't need any training. You have.
No, just read through it.
Yeah,
and
just-
tomorrow you can start.
Over here you can still some of the seats just resting under a thick layer of the leaves. They're all dry and cracking. There's a huge road going up there. I'm actually wondering if security can make it to there with the car, and they're driving also up here. I'm wondering. The name of the coaster actually was the Cliffhanger. It's saying right over there. So yeah, Jeremy just told me that I was already telling them I was wondering if security also drives up here, but they actually do.
Yeah, they absolutely do. Yeah, this is their route. They come through here.
Alright, so there is a haunted house right over there. And I love abandoned haunted houses. Is there still anything inside as far as you know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be
There's
amazing.
like old like blood, and there's a library in there.
And like scary
Yeah,
skeletons and,
Yeah,
the statues
exactly.
and stuff.
or
That's
it was
gonna
last
be
time I
cool.
was here. I imagine it's still there.
So it looks like we can walk straight in through that door over there. I think I can already see the stains of blood right over there on the walls and over here on the outside as well. Oh man, I'll already love this. Dang. Alright, let's enter creepy dungeon. Dang, we got stains of blood over here on the walls. What is this like? It's just like,
Part of an old skeleton,
it's just styrofoam.
like a murder scene.
Man, this used to be the bride, you see?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice that above us.
What is it? A sea lion? Alright, let's make our way through here. Another one of those kind of sea lions.
Yeah.
I mean,
Whatever the hell that thing is.
it's the first time I see those things in a haunted house though.
I have no idea what this was supposed to be.
Absolutely not. Oh dang. Over here it gets bad, man.
Oh, it's a whole murder scene.
Absolutely, full of blood and everything.
Oh, wow.
Entire bathtub is filled with blood.
Someone's foot, body parts.
Yeah, what's this even, like an intestine or something?
Yeah, it's old. It's like intestines. This is actually pretty graphic for being like a kid's haunted house.
Yeah, you're right. The spider over here, just chilling. Look behind you.
Oh.
Whoa! Guys, there's an entire scene over here. Like an entire decor. With even a piano. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, there's an entire bookshelf over here. I love how they actually covered everything up with those fake cobwebs. We got a hand over here. All those body parts. My gosh. It's actually a really cool haunted house. I love how they made all those decors and settings like it's a living room. Look over here, there's even a rat on that mirror.
Oh, very thorough. They have it like all staged with like
Oh, even look above the door entrance over here.
a piano. This is so cool.
Dang, there is a huge coffin over here. Wondering if there's anything inside. It actually doesn't open up. They closed it with nails.
Jeremy.
You scared me. How did I not see your light?
Dude, this is so cool. I entered into some sort of living room with a picture there. Yeah, the life whatever you got. This is a very thorough haunted house.
The House of Terror rules. So that was what they named it, the House of Terror. It absolutely is. Where it actually already ends, but I believe there is more. Ooh.
What is in here?
Well, it's actually the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's the entrance. Well, no. Oh, I didn't even notice the coffin.
Yeah, there's a huge coffin, but you cannot open it up. I already tried, but it's not opening. If we actually look to this kind of sea lion monster right now, it looks like this monster has killed those people right over here. That's kind of the storyline. Now apparently there is another part of the haunted house that we haven't seen yet. Alright, so let's see what's another part. Oh, there's an entire kitchen over here. My gosh, this is so cool. I love how they actually put intestines on that plate with a fork in it. Entire table. There are even organs in the freaking fridge, like. All the splash blood against the furniture. Let's go through these things again.
Creepy hallway. Leading to who knows where. So I imagine this door, like maybe someone will be behind this door,
Yeah,
banging on it or shaking it.
absolutely. With some sound effects as well.
Yeah. Creepy music playing.
Wondering where this actually ends up.
I don't know. This is actually a very big haunted house.
Oh my,
Dude, it just keeps.
it's even going upstairs.
I'm impressed.
Was this really the part where the people would walk through, or is this the behind the scenes part? My gosh.
Wow, what a thorough haunted house. You definitely getting your money's worth this place.
There was probably also like air being pumped through these things. It was all moving around to let the people scare.
Yeah, Mel was saying that there's probably air being pumped through this room.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like over here we're coming at the end. Exit.
It's a very large haunted house.
Very large and very thorough. This is the butcher's room.
The butcher room.
The butcher's room.
The butcher's room.
With a leg over there in the food. And a real human heart. Man, that heart looks so unrealistic from a medical point of view.
Look at this. A mangled, chopped up body.
Ah, no, it's not a heart. It's actually a brain.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Those look pretty.
Those are the hearts.
Yeah, and that's the brain. Organs in these tiny jars over there.
There's an old Western style coffin in here.
Dang.
This is so neat.
I've actually never seen a haunted house in an abandoned state
That's graphic.
like this.
People. Come on now.
My gosh. There's just somebody in that coffin over there. Organ over here.
There's a dead baby. Very graphic for being like a children's haunted house.
Oh my.
Really graphic. They didn't spare anything.
You know what's funny is like I feel like this was very 90s. Like back like in our now these days you can't do that because people would get very
Yeah.
offended over the dead baby.
People get offended about everything today.
I know people get offended over everything.
Mm.
This is like a sort of mouse nest. You can see
Yeah.
all dead mouses in here.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
What?
It's just like they found all this stuff at all these thrift stores, and they're like, "Yeah, sure, we'll just put that." Like a lot of this stuff doesn't even make sense. Like I was seeing like hands hanging on the wall. It's like, dude, that
Yeah.
doesn't even make sense.
Also the random mouses and rats they put everywhere, like. There's even a face over there. But it is really untouched, yeah. That's amazing. Beautiful sunlight outside. So far this haunted house is actually pretty big, to be honest. I believe it's even a little bit continuing over here. Die. Oh, look at this. Almost looks like an alien or something. I think it actually was supposed to be an alien. What's this even? My gosh. Wow, there is so much to see. This is only the first indoor ride that we see. So I guess there is a lot more to follow in this place. They even put intestines inside the electricity boxes over here. Whoa. Guys, look at this. We even got vending machines over here, where you could actually grab body parts out. This puppet over here looks kind of funny. Wow. I can't believe only the first indoor ride and already such a big surprise. There got to be a lot of cool things to follow, and I cannot wait to find out what those things are. We took a little break.
Now it's time to go to the most dangerous part of the park.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you lead the way.
Whoa, it's pretty light outside. If you come from that very dark, haunted house. So from a realistic point of view, we can encounter security any second. They just drive up all these roads all the time. So we really gotta be on our guard while we're out there in the open. So far it seems pretty quiet. Wow, there's so much more light right now compared to when we came. The sun's bright and hot. Insane. It's almost like it's not real.
I know it
Or just in a post-apocalyptic movie or something.
It like looks CGI.
You know, with the mountains in the background,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
Scenic view, man. Must have been spectacular when it was back open.
You want to grab that trail going up there? This one?
Yeah, exactly.
Those are actual stairs, but because of the leaves, you cannot see anything of it anymore. I can see some more buildings up there already. I actually do not like all those dry, cracking leaves. They're so loud. and it feels like we're taking a lot of attention by them. But we're almost up, and oh, I gotta watch my step. And next up is gonna be the church, guys. A very tiny, romantic church in this park that seems to still be left in a pristine condition. Man, I'm still tired from that trail all the way up the mountain. Yeah. Some nice birds in the background. Seems alright. Yeah, the park is one, but you get this magnificent view with it just for free. So since this is a Western themed amusement park, there gotta be a Western village. That's actually the part where we're going to next. It's gotta be somewhere over here at the end of this trail. I believe I already captured a glimpse of the first building. Yep, that's the church with the clock tower. Oh, look at this. This used to be the railway for the train going around the park. It's been a long time since those lights are actually blinking. I love all the weeds over here that have been growing. It really gives such a post-apocalyptic vibe. You can barely see the trail really anymore. It's just covered with grass and dry leaves. So right here we gotta be very careful. Just gonna try to capture a quick glimpse of the situation right here. Wow. So there's the church. There's a saloon over there. This looks amazing. Like we're going back to the Western age. Man, I always wish to explore something like this, you know, an old Western village.
It's so cool, man. Even though it's an amusement park, it's still amazing to see.
Somehow, exploring those desolate amusement parks, it feels like it brings me back to a distorted version of my childhood. It's something really special. I cannot describe my feeling right now. I mean, obviously, we are very scared. Adrenaline is rushing through our veins. We gotta remain on a guard all the time for any security or something. But, where's that one?
No, up here.
This one.
That's a camera.
Well, it looks pretty old, right?
Yeah, it could still be working.
We can maybe pass it from the back. I don't know. It's leading inside the church.
We just got to. It goes down here again. We're trying to decide whether this
Walking trail. Also in a Western
is
font.
still working. You think so? I'm not sure. I doubt it.
Better safe than sorry. It's the camera over there. Oh my gosh. Guys. Wow. This is pristine. At the same time,
It's so old-fashioned. We even got an upright piano over here. Still with the last song laying on it over there. Wow, I love the way this entire church is constructed out of wood. So over here, the pastor would stay, was actually doing the prayers. Look at the wooden crucifix over there, it's so unique. And then behind the window, you got the mountains over there in the background. Wow. Over here, even still all the songs. This is beautiful. I can't believe the doors are just straight open with the key even on it. It's really a desolate western village. The deadly, eerie silence. Where we got the wild, windy corner ice cream parlor. Let's check out if they still have some ice creams there. Oh wow. Dang. Still got all the chairs and tables stored in the corner here. More than just a smoothie. Hershey's ice cream. I love those American advertisements. Super banana splits. They had it all. They had it all. Frozen lemonade. Where's even still a popcorn machine left? It's probably where they were storing all the ice cream in these coolers. This was for the frozen lemonade. This was the back stage for all the employees. The parts you normally never get to see from a theme park. Fridge is over here. This was probably ice dispenser. It's a huge machine. Oh yeah, absolutely. Closed door. Alright, I will. Another popcorn machine over here. So of course, what would a western village be without a saloon? That's right in front of us, the Red Duck Saloon. Gonna go inside there right now. Because, like I said before, we don't want to be wide in the open all the time. Oh, even a little hotel team building over there. Wow. Guys, the draperies and everything. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Wow. So we got the bar over here. Unbelievable. Even look at these lights. It's beautiful how they made them. Wow. Just imagine that over here was a little stage. They would just be doing performances here and everything one day. Right at the stage, somebody would be playing over there on the piano. Like old Western shows would have been performed there. I I love the draperies, man. Where is your cowboy hat? Where are your cowboy boots, man? You need them for the good performance.
Let's see if this one still works.
Oh yeah. That piano still works better than in most abandoned buildings, to be honest.
And it's been abandoned for such a long time.
Yeah.
The paint is even peeling off. Oh.
A lot of peeling paint, yeah.
As you can see, the paint is peeling off.
What an amazing place. They even got all the lights up here. You can just imagine when it was full of activity, ladder and everything. Oh, you still got some pretzel and nacho dispensers over here. You can tell that this was the backstage when they did performances. They got all the lights over here. The people would get all their makeup, their outfits. They would be sitting here in front of the mirrors. It's just amazing imagining the people just getting ready for the performance. And then eventually, right over here, they will perform on the stage. Next up is the arcade, right?
Next up is the arcade. Let's
Yeah.
go there. You lead the way right now? You'll follow.
I will act like I know the way, but I really do not know where I'm going. I just go to the left, I guess. Whoa. They got antlers over here. The doorpost. Like mini antlers. One of the most little antlers I've ever seen. Oh yeah. Let's look at all the arcade machines over here, dude. That is cool.
All the machines are still bad like this.
Yeah. They're just dusty, like they were still used, and then from the one day to the other, the bar closed, and ever since, they've been fading to dust there.
They had no idea.
Western arcade.
I think they had no idea, indeed, that they would close for that long.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was just saying. I feel like they had no idea that.
I think they were planning to reopen the park
Yeah.
after that accident.
They thought it was going to be like a temporary closure.
Yeah,
It's been 12 years now.
unbelievable. And still, every year they're attempting to reopen the park.
Yep.
What do you think about the future of this park, from a
I think it's
Hannes
happening.
perspective?
I think it's decaying beyond repair at this point.
Yeah.
There's so many parts of this place that are just.
I read in this
disrepair.
article that they want to tear down everything except for a few buildings that are in good condition.
Well, they're going to have to because there's so much water damage in these buildings.
Yeah.
They're basically going to have to build a park from ground up.
Everything is built out of wood, basically, so it's also very poor material to construct all those buildings.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't think they're gonna spend 200 million.
Like, this place was built aesthetically, but not very structurally. So
Nah.
it's not gonna.
And the maintenance
These
as
still
well
last, dude. Look at like even the ceiling up here is like plywood.
is also
all this water's
partly
coming through.
because
This
of
is
the
in every
maintenance lag. That means time to move on to the next building.
Can we go into the Longhorn Hotel?
The wood's in a very bad condition over here. Like, I feel it can collapse any moment. I kind of wonder what's up there. That's probably a part of this building over
Yeah,
here.
I want to go up those stairs and see what's up there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Let's see what's there. I hope the stairs are still steady enough and will not break through. All right. Well, not that much to see here. I think this is one of the signs that used to hang up on this building. Wow. I love the view from here though, from the balcony. We got a pretty darn cool view from here. Alright, let's go down and see what actually the building looks like from the inside there. So far, no sign of security yet. Oh, you can hear the wood cracking. It's in a very poor condition. I think this definitely used to be some kind of store. Oh yeah, you can still see all the glass shelves over here. And also over here where they probably had sunglasses in. I think this was like a little merchandise store of the park. This magazine is even from 2014. Wow. So we already let it come to pass that some of these buildings are very poorly constructed. Now, it was a combination of mismanagement and a lack of maintenance. That was one of the major factors that also contributed to the park's closure. At a certain moment, the rides were very badly maintained. Some rides were closed, and there were going rumors between the people that visit this place like, don't go there, some rides are closed, the park's in a bad state, the rides are in a poor condition, and that led to a substantial decreased amount of visitor numbers. That definitely contributed to the park to close down, and also a reason why it got bankrupt again in 2009. I kind of want to know what's in the Longhorn Hotel, just like you wanted to see.
Let's just go to the Longhorn Hotel. That'll look good.
Are you also down to see the Longhorn Hotel?
Absolutely.
All right, then we say yeehaw, let's go. Fire extinguisher inside. Gun. Oh wow, the Longhorn Hotel. This was definitely a fictional hotel, not a real hotel. At least. There are some documents over here. Trying to figure out what they're exactly about. Looks like some financial stuff maybe. Shipping material inventory, so it was the registration of some shipping material of them. They just noted it all down. See all the dates here. The date 1981, guys. 1981. That's incredible. So yeah, just a beautiful fictional hotel over here. And look behind this door, it's absolutely amazing. There's again a piano. They built like this old Western themed kind of hotel. I think this used to be a cowboy or something sitting here, but someone ripped his head off, I believe. Oh, I like the painting up here a lot. And look at that. There are still this cowboy boot standing. A real leather cowboy boot. Oh, look at this. There's actually something thrown right behind the counter over here.
I feel like we've already seen that.
Come on, buddy. Alright, he's standing again, but he lost his head again.
He lost his boot.
His boot as well, yeah. That's probably why he's also fallen down.
His head and his boot.
I kind of want to know what's behind this door. Triggers my curiosity. Oh, what is this stuff? Got an old speaker over here. It's definitely again a part that was for the employees. You can even see parts of the statues and the mannequins over here. Look, this used to be another cowboy statue probably. Just very simply and plainly made with 2 wooden planks, some styrofoam. Ghost down in the sky, Maggie Valley, North Carolina. That's where we are right now. Wow. Guys, that is amazing. We still got a lot of horse equipment, like horse seats, the old bells and everything. They're just displayed there like a little museum, kind of. That's amazing. They even still got the hay over here to give you the real Western vibe. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. It just used to be like a counter or something where people would come. This park was, apart from being, of course, a lot of entertainment, also very educational to the children, learning about the history of their own country, as there are many, like cowboys and the Indians were like the native population of the United States of America. Man, I wasn't expecting this. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
All the bells. Just like a little museum for the children. Keep this door closed. All right. At least we're respectful to the signs. So what do we have over here?
Well, we have some power amps. We have
Oh.
some microphone preamps, some power conditioners.
That's definitely your cup of tea, right?
Yeah. I love this stuff. Love audio gear. There's not really anything of value in here, but it's really, really cool to look at it.
Yeah, also still that one cable tangling there.
This was definitely the audio room. I guess there's enough equipment in here to control audio for this entire ghost, like this.
This ride, this indoor.
This little area.
Yeah.
This town square area.
Okay.
So I imagine this right here was the control center for it.
That would be cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Sad to see the graffiti though, that they also tagged it up over here.
Yeah, it sucks.
So many tiny bars over here. This was definitely the power room. Some storage. Things. This probably used to be another food stand where the people were getting some food, like some hot cheese nachos. By the way, that satisfying sound that you're hearing is actually peeling paint right over here on the ground. Just listen to it crackling. Wow. I love it. This gives me goosebumps. Wow. I actually forgot to mention it, but this building has amazing wooden carvings on the exterior with those wooden columns as well. That's some amazing woodwork. I can only imagine that when this park was open, the entertainment of the park would just be doing shows there and everything. In this alley of a real lifelike Western village. Now, I think next up's gonna be the general store over there. It's so quiet here. Definitely used to be another kind of store where they probably had those key hangers with all different names. Not a merchandise store. Guys, I just found this. Got some very old postcards from the theme park. That's the building that we just explored that I mentioned with those beautiful carved woodwork, and like you can see, they were actually doing shows there with the animation team of the park. Oh my. That door over there, like those two Western Village doors, are so appealing to me. Like the real old saloon doors. No freaking way, guys. Oh my gosh. We got a theater right over here. I was not expecting that. And it's beautiful. Wow. Again, look at all the woodwork. It's such a shame that this is all falling into disrepair. As you can clearly tell right over here, this entire part of the ceiling has fallen down. It's probably gonna be dangerous walking there. We still got parts of the chandeliers hanging up here. It's beautiful out here. I love it. The Silver Dollar Saloon. Another saloon where they would definitely be doing performances on these stages. We again got those very majestic looking draperies. Amazing. Let's look at another beautiful piano over here. Wow. I was not expecting this to be here. This is a really cool find. This is a really cool park in general. It's such a bummer in a ways that it closed down and nobody's appreciating it anymore, especially for the kids. So I just walked upstairs, and right up here the people could actually enjoy the show from an upstairs perspective. They will be sitting here on this long stretch bench. Some tables in front of them as well. What a view from up here. I've never seen a theater in this shape in my life. So, we haven't explored one thing yet. That's the actual backstage. Let's see what we can find here. Oh, those were the dressing rooms when they went out of the stage again to do performances. Guys, wow, I love this. There were still clothes, costumes and everything. They were really expecting that they would reopen one day. You can tell by the amount of stuff that's left. It's unreal. This part's pretty big. There are some more wardrobes. So I just made my way to another indoor attraction right here. And look at the setup. I'm wondering why all these statues are missing their head. We still got the bed on here, an entire setup, a prison cell, old-fashioned stove over here. And look at this. Still this very old picture over here of a cowboy. Also old letter from visitors. How many times have you been here? 2 times. I cannot stop staring to our surroundings. Wow. We got so many different ways to go, but we also got to be selective. I do not want the video to get boring or too long, and I've also got limited space on my memory cards. So yeah, we got to make choices at this point. So we're continuing away to the park, but somehow the longer you are in the park and the more footage you shot, the scarier you get to get caught by security, because you know you already shot so many and so much cool footage. Well, just quickly show you the indoor of this one. We got some other stores over here, but they look pretty empty. But that one looks cool upstairs. There's still a cowboy. I'm wondering how I can get upstairs there. Also the ghost town building over here. I guess those all used to be like restaurants. Yeah, you can tell. All little cafes and restaurants over here. Wow, this is a big one. Let's enter this one. Let's see if we can actually make our way upstairs. That would be really cool. Because I spotted something there. There gotta be more here. There gotta be more. The only question is, how are you gonna get there? Maybe even you gotta go to the upstairs floor from the outside. Do not know if there are stairs indoors, because this mostly looks like a kitchen or something. No stairs to be found here, at least. All the leaves have blown inside. They're all laying here. This got to be the way to go upstairs. Let's have a look there. Wow, this is sketchy. Wow. Pretty high up here. It is pretty vandalized there, sadly enough. Oh look, we even still have all those cars that I think the kids could collect. Like a trading card game. Those are probably all like characters from the park. Miss Lola, Colt. We also got Slick over here. That's funny. And of course, the Diamond Digger. Alright, so let's take a glimpse in. It's a very cute cottage over here. Oh wow. There's definitely some other kind of museum part. But they set some items for display to educate the children a little bit about Western life and lifestyle. I really like the concept of this park. And again, it's so unfortunate that the park closed almost eternally I really hope it will reopen its doors to visitors once again in the future. So here's still the sign, Ghost Town, come back soon. There we got a casino, it's saying. Silver Mine Casino. We're really out in the open here right now. This is definitely a road where security comes up. We actually had games for the children where they could win prizes. Wow. Even still, most of the prizes, like the dolls, are still here. This is really cool. Look at this, guys. I'm gonna put up my light a little bit. Look at this, guys. So these doors would open and then the games would begin. Absolutely. And still many of the prizes are. Like there's still a doll hanging over there. Wow. And also over here, all the dolls are laying inside. Like, it's amazing. I think you had to throw the ball inside the mouth of the clown to win the doll.
It's like a carnival game.
This is so cool.
We climbed that today.
Yeah, we climbed this entire mountain, but we didn't do it in one straight way. It was like zigzag, 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 and steep. Steeper as it looks in this picture.
Definitely.
Really beautiful old postcards from the car.
It's so crazy. It looks like a hill in this photo.
Yeah.
This is 4,700 feet.
It definitely looks way different in person, at least right
crazy.
now. This is a postcard of when the park was open. Such a big contrast of how it looks now.
I wonder where this is at, the train ride.
Yeah. It can be anywhere.
Yeah, it'd be cool to find that. It's probably, obviously, in pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be really cool to find that.
It's probably still stored somewhere, as for most things that are still present in the park. We even got more arcade games over here.
More arcade games.
Yeah, well, not really arcade, but you know, this was like the basketball game for the children.
Yeah, totally.
Whoa, look at this. Milk cans. One score wins, jumbo prize. A little backstage part again. Oh wow. The horse race game. That's amazing.
It is amazing.
Oh man. This is amazing. All these things are still here. Even all the prizes, all those dolls. Another postcard over here as well. Maggie Valley. Those are even the little guns where they used to shoot at those cowboys that were probably moving all around. Over here they get the restrooms. Still with the two signs. Cowgirls and cowboys. I like that. They themed this entire park. This kind of eating parts actually pretty well blended in with all the nature around it. We have so much exposure over here, guys. We're really out in the open here. That's one thing I really do not like. But anyway, we're now going to one of the very outskirts of the theme park. It's actually also going to be the last part for this side. And then we only got one other little part on the other side, which is very close to the former main gate when the people would walk in. We got a very tiny roller coaster right in front of us over here, and the ship. This was definitely a ride for the children. So we got the ship over here. I'm wondering where it used to be, but it was probably one of those rides that was kind of swinging around or something. Oh wow. So we got a very tiny roller coaster over here for the children. Even the carts are still there. Guys, have a look at our surroundings. That's Maggie Valley right over there, the town. The mountains. It's still so surreal being here. And we're just chilling here. Man, Jeremy, I want to thank you again, because without you, we probably never dared to even give this a shot.
Really?
I mean, if you don't know anything and there's even security, you know, laws are different here than in Europe.
This is true, but
You can end up in jail if you get caught by security, even if it's for a night.
But I would imagine, like, you guys have been so many places around the world, this would be a walk in the park.
America is a different story though.
Yeah, this is true.
I feel like America is one of the...
Dude, everyone's so afraid here.
Yeah.
Laws are so crazy as far as
I think it's for a good reason that people are afraid in this country, because yeah, some of the laws for trespassing are definitely not mild. But anyway, guys, we got the yellow roller coaster right in front of us. So there we are, one of the very outskirts of the theme park.
So we're starting to get to the highest point of the entire theme park.
Is this the highest point? That's cool.
Yeah,
You don't really feel like, because everything is high.
I know.
It looks really cool, the building.
What was that? Was it musical or what was this place?
Yeah, there's a music venue up here,
All right.
like another saloon style place, but this is more of a venue, a bigger stage and whatnot.
You can also see the Freefall over there, popping up above the music hall.
The Freefall ride, way up there up top. Could you imagine the view from that ride? Must have been amazing. Yeah.
I mean, it's not that high.
But we're gonna get that on drone footage. I'm just
Yeah.
talking about of the. You're up there and you get a direct view of all the mountains and the whole town below.
Then you really feel like a bird in the sky.
Probably to get up to the
Check this out.
I suppose, because it's not like a project.
Was this for like tours or stuff?
I imagine people wouldn't walk up here. They would ride this, and it would take them back and forth
All right.
up and down this hill.
This was the music venue that we had.
There was even a barbecue over there.
The more people walk, the more exhausted they are. The less they'll stay, and the less money they'll spend. So if you provide rides,
Americans.
I know if you provide rides, they don't have to walk.
Look at this, ghost on the sky.
Lazy.
Logo is still on there.
Wonderful logo on the side.
Yeah, this is really cool.
I love these towers. The way this is constructed, it's very irregular, but it's a really interesting style. Constructing it. I'm even more curious about what's waiting for us indoors. Maybe it's not even exciting, but I don't know. I just want to know.
Let's have a look inside this building.
All right.
This downstairs is more like
I was expecting something more spectacular, but
sort of a game hall down here.
yeah, sort of a game hall. They also got the games over there.
Nothing much interest.
So let's check out what's on the upstairs. I was expecting that this would be the music hall. I don't know what's up here. This is a pretty big building. Oh wow, it is pretty big. As it already seen from the outside. Another stage. They must have had so many people working here in the animation team just giving shows and stuff. I can only imagine the country music and everything that was playing here, echoing through all these walls. Where it's saying 𝗦𝘶𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗶 Cafe. Let's see what that is. Like it says, a cafe part. Where is still the entire menu? Let's see what they had. Prairie dog, El Paso grilled chicken, of course, Philly cheesesteak, prairie wings. People love wings here. And of course, not to forget the popcorn and the chili cheese nachos. Was definitely pretty cheap over here for a theme park because most of the times drinks and food in a theme park are just overpriced. Yeah, it's probably because this is dating from a while back. Got some doors over here. Actually leading to the outside. Those are some restrooms over there. It's a pretty empty space over here. Such a beautiful park. There are so many things to see in here. Many of the original features are still there. We got another backstage part over here. Probably have some more dressing rooms or something, I don't know. Doesn't look too exciting here as well. But yeah, here we got it. The dressing room. Always with those typical circular bulbs. They're typical for those dressing rooms, especially like the old-fashioned ones. All right, let's go back. Maybe make our way to the Freefall right now. So we took a little break, guys, and Leslie took the break maybe a little bit literal. Alright, see you later, bro. So after that well-deserved break, it's time to move on now and finish this park. Get to see the very last things. And then just wait for the sun to go down again, and then we spend an entire day in this park. We saw the sun coming up, and we will see the sun slowly disappearing below the horizon. And we do have another ride over here. Looks like another children's ride, or maybe just a family ride. Children were sitting in those carts, it would twist all around. Maybe also elevate a little bit into the air. It's deadly quiet out here. Look at this. It's the ride I was talking about. Then actually right over here we have the Freefall, but the entrance to the Freefall is entirely submerged in all this vegetation. I believe this was also the exit and not the entrance one day, by the way. Wow. Seas are still there. Incredible. I can only imagine a view from up there being the highest point, like a bird in the sky, having a perspective of all the mountains around us. Right over here used to be the person controlling the ride, with the entire control panel over there. I can barely imagine seeing it right now, that this actually once used to be an active ride. Let's see if we can actually take this way out right now. It's not entirely covered in the vegetation. I believe they actually locked it somehow. Yeah, they locked it with some screws. You know what? Let's just jump over it. They do have some kind of storage hangars over here. Maybe we will find the train right over there, who knows? Then it was just general storage from the park. Well, they stored a pretzel machine right here. This looks fun. Yep. As I mentioned, just storage of parts of rides and other things. Those letters over here with all those light bulbs definitely were part of a ride one day. Alright. I guess this is the last hangar over here, the third one. There is not any interesting stuff inside. Just an iron poles. Oh my, I'm full of these fluffy things that keep sticking on you. I hate these plants. Let's get rid of them. You can tell that nobody has walked inside this hangar for a long time. Damn, I'm covered in them. They're everywhere. So right now we're gonna make our way back to the point where we actually started. There is another outskirt on that entire other side that we still gotta see. There's still gotta be something that we've not seen yet. We hope we can capture that and remain inconspicuous from any security or whatever is making rounds in this theme park sometimes. We haven't noticed anything so far. It is bizarrely and also very scarily quiet in this park. Hopefully it's not silence before the storm. Just gotta stay on our guard all time. Let's go. So we're hiking a little bit off the grid now, just to prevent any security, if they're making rounds, from spotting us basically. Because we're definitely Still not finished yet. So, look at this. It almost looked like somebody got shot.
So it's going along. And it looks like someone's lying dead, face down in the dirt.
Holy moly.
Well, it's pretty scary for a moment. Yeah, man.
Well, if we do not end up like this, I think we did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I think we did pretty good. If we wake up. Wake up. Give me CPR. I think he's dead already.
Let's control the pulse. Airway breathing circulation. So there's one last thing over here in the Western Village that we want to see. That are those binoculars like this viewing point. You really have a panoramic view right here. Beautiful scenic view. Unfortunately, these things need some money, some coins in them to actually work. So we're back at the beginning. Got the huge epic yellow coaster over there. There's even a moonshine stand over there. Wow. So this is the actual road that the security takes to get up this mountain. Yeah. Absolutely. I thought it was a moonshine stand, but there are actually some moving statues used to be there. It's funny. Oh, it's pretty dilapidated. Probably not gonna walk on there.
Manor. What is this? I think this was part of the movie. Yeah, for sure. Just props. I love it. Really got the barrel. Moonshine inside.
Absolutely, to brew the moonshine, man, with this barrel.
Shine, moonshine.
It's time to make some moonshine. There are still some remains over here of what once used to be a ride for very little children. Over here they actually have the first aid. And some toilets over there, I believe. Or what is it? Yeah, it used to be some toilets one day. But right now it's full of... Hey, maybe they used to wash the horses or something here, or the ponies. Maybe in the park. I believe for a Western theme there were probably also horses where the children could ride on, you know?
Yeah.
Go along a trail or something.
They could have just stored hay in there. No, probably not.
I think you're right.
Alright guys, the most exciting part. We made it so far. Oh my freaking gosh. The view from here at that giant looping of the coaster is so epic. That's badass. Wow. So it's about time we're gonna explore the very last bits of the spa again. Then we really covered it all, guys. Then we're just gonna chill here in the sun, wait for the sun to go down and take some magnificent pictures, maybe even a time lapse. But look at this. Oh, that's insane. That's nice. I remember this from carnivals as well. With all those targets where you had to shoot at. The guns probably used to be right over here on the counter. Yo, that's amazing. And still, most of the decor And the aesthetics and everything are there. Wow. I do really have a positive feeling that we're gonna find what we're looking for right over here. Wow. Guys, we got so many arcade games here. The park was definitely mainly focusing on having children. We found so much of those arcade games so far. There are a lot of them inside this park. Outhouse is it saying over here. I do not think those are really attractions. But yeah, we can give it a go. This mostly looks like a barn, like a little workshop. Same story here. I'm wondering where this is leading to though. They entirely boarded this up. Maybe this was leading to what was once the thing that we were looking for. There are two giant barn doors over here, but firmly locked up. So the last thing over here is this little food-in door, but the windows look pretty smash. That's most of the times not a very promising start. I see Jeremy walking out instantly. It means it's probably pretty empty and plain. And guess what? It actually is. And it's very vandalized as well.
It's pretty empty. Yeah, all the buildings toward the bottom of the mountain seem a lot more vandalized.
Yeah.
It's way more preserved.
So unfortunately we haven't found the building we were looking for, but we actually found out it's on the complete other side of the park. And we just do not want to take this kind of a big risk walking through the entire park once again to only see that indoor ride. It actually had puppets, like a band with puppets, like a very nice decor. Well, yeah, so be it, guys. I think we really captured the essence of this place, except that. But yeah, kind of want to walk past this fence to feel a little bit more legal again. Of course, still trespassing, but it does feel somehow a little bit more legal just to be outside of this fence again. Wow, guys, I cannot believe that we actually got to document this place as rough as we did. The sun slowly disappearing behind the silhouette of the mountains there. What an adventure. This was not just an exploration, this was a real journey. And I'm really happy, like I said, that we got to see this place in and out. Got to share it with all of you. And yeah, if you enjoyed seeing my version of this documentary of Ghost Town in the Sky, please make sure to hit that like button. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel right down below and leave your opinion in the comment section right down below. I really want to thank Leslie and especially also Jeremy. You can turn around the camera and give some credit to yourself.
What's up, guys?
Abandoned Nashville. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey, guys. It was amazing. And yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna close it right over here. And I wish everybody a wonderful week and we will see you on our next adventure. Peace out.